What's up, everybody? This is RTG, and welcome back to Manor Lords. I had a great time playing this game the other day. I find it very satisfying and peaceful, and it's almost oddly satisfying because when you think about it, like citizens or villagers will be suffering, or let's say there's a sickness, or starving, or homelessness, stuff like that. But yet you zoom out a little bit and you're like, ah, so beautiful. I think that's really funny in games like this. But I really kind of get that from a game like this. Like, there's a little bit of dark energy, but it's also like capturing the beauty that surrounds the darkness. We're really focusing on working our way up, building up our city, building some diplomacy, working on our economy, and most importantly, our military. Now, that's something I haven't really dabbled in too much. It's nothing I really know a lot about at all. It's also nothing I've done before. So, this game is just overall an entirely new experience. The real time strategy battles are going to be really cool. I can't wait to experience those as well. But it makes me curious if the battle play is going to take away from the peacefulness of the game, or if it'll actually add to it in that weird way I was kind of just mentioning, where like there's some suffering going on, but if you look at the surrounding, it's beautiful. It's beautiful that's around the darkness. So I'm really curious if that peacefulness is going to continue through once the battles begin. So right now it's still really early in the game, and of course I have quite a few options and routes that I can take. Right now I really want to build a church because my citizens want it, and I can't see what that resource is that I'm missing. It looks like it's probably, I think I'm missing 10 stone for this church, so I really want to build the church. And I also really want to build a trading post because I feel like if I have any shortfalls when it comes to resources, the trading post is probably my quickest and easiest access to trading for, goods and items and whatnot. So, because it says allows for the import and export of goods via trade with traveling merchants. So, I'd really like to get a trading post set up. That way, like I said, if there are any shortfalls, we can cover it fairly quickly. Now, that might make things a little bit more expensive earlier on, but I think we're going to be just fine. At least that'll be like a short-term thing, and it'll also set us up for future growth, especially when we get a marketplace. That's another thing. So Rubble Stone. So good thing is, last episode I did set up a little stone area over here. So can I actually, oh, here it is. So, oh, it needs to be constructed. So let's put that up to high priority. And if nobody starts doing it, that means we have too many families doing actual jobs. So we'll minus a family from like our least needed thing, and then we'll have them go there because it's on a high priority. So they should automatically go there. I would assume. If not, we might have to lower the priority on a couple things that aren't being used just to make sure that it kind of routes them to the stone query. So I'm going to, I guess, start off by hitting play. Let's build up a little bit of resources. Let's let this stone place be built and start gathering stone because, I mean, we need it. I don't know what else to, because we need to build stuff, and that's like one of the main things right now. Ooh, a barter station. This only takes one log, and this would also help with stuff. So let's go ahead and put this over by the storehouse. What is this plot right here? Is there supposed to be something there? You know what? Let's pause the game, grab a road, And we're gonna make... Dude, what is right here? I'm so confused. I wonder if that's part of the storehouse. So I guess... Sure, yeah, go there. And that. Now, let's put in this trading post. Whoa, was this a trading post? Wait a second. What was that? Oh wait, we can do the trading post. I guess we'll do the trading post first. It's not a bad idea. Okay. Now I don't know. It says this pack station, use this building to set up a barter connection, allowing you to send and receive goods between this and another region in your command. That's not, we don't really need that right now. You know what I mean? I feel like I still don't know how to buy. These are trade points, but I feel like I don't know how to buy livestock yet. I haven't looked it up. I kind of want to get the livestock trading post because I just feel like that's like a way to get livestock. So I guess I don't want to give our guys like too many. Put it right over here by the farm. I don't want to give them too many projects though, you know. But we do kind of want it a little bit closer to like downtown too. Maybe we should build a road going like that, and then our field like go out here. No, I actually do kind of like it right here. So let's get that build. Hopefully I'm not like wasting my time with that. Oh, clay. Firewood in the charcoal. Workers smelt iron ore into iron slabs. Lime kiln. Looks like I need stone. Yeah. Stone is really holding us back. I feel like I already did a charcoal kiln. I think I randomly plopped it down. That's the well. Maybe not. Okay, let's grab the charcoal kiln. Oh yeah, no, I didn't do this yet. So firewood is like what will, I'm assuming, be the fuel for the majority of this thing here. So we'll keep it fairly close and we'll put it over here. Over by this stone gathering thing. Kind of keep it out of the way of the people and some of the good stuff going on, you know. Let's see. A bloomery. See, smelting iron ore. I haven't really seen anything for iron. What's this? Cosmetic. Army, we still have 0 out of, we need, it looks like we have 18 footmen, and in order to have an actual militia of footmen, we need 36. I'm assuming that's what this thing is telling me right now, because it's saying 0 out of 36, but it's also showing me next to the face up there, 18 out of 36. So I think I'm just not meeting a requirement yet, and that's why I don't really have access to a militia, even though I have one militia technically. All right, so I put in this road. I think we'll go ahead and put some houses down over here. Perfect. Yeah, That'll look pretty good. All right, we will go ahead and fast forward a little bit too. Let's let these people get some of this stuff done and built and get our stone raised up. Resource stolen by the nearby bandits. 9. Couldn't tell what that was. But let's see here. So we have 54% approval. Slightly above, you know, halfway. It's not the greatest. We have 100% public order. That's a plus. 50 regional wealth. It's probably not too bad for a beginner. Assigned family, unless you start with that. Assigned families. We have 7 families. We have 2 unassigned families. They're doing construction right now. Well, they should be. Looks like we're down on supplies. And we have 1 oxen. I'm not sure how to get livestock yet. This is where it gets tough though, because wintertime makes everything tough. The trading post allows for the import and export of most goods in exchange for regional wealth. Use the trade rule drop-down menu to set a good to export or import. Assigned families will stock the trading post and will okay. Sweet. Alright. I don't think I need to finish reading that. We can just come over here and figure it out. So, trade. Let's take a look at this real quick. So, somebody should work there unless, otherwise, like, would people even go there, you know what I mean? We added some more houses. We should have families, at least one showing up real soon, and they can do the rest of the construction. Looks like we still have a family doing construction though, so that's good. Alright, it looks like we do have some stone now, so let's see if we can work with it. So, oh, we can make a tavern? Hold up, dude, let's build the tavern. Yeah, like that. Right across from the trade post. Perfect. And then logistics. We did already put up a trade post. We did already put up the livestock trade post. Ah, we can build a manor. Dude, I think this what's going on here? I think this is like a big step here. Let's put it like right over here, man.
Come on, people, get to work.
Here you can edit the layout of your castle and plan the construction of new wings and towers. When you press commit, the old layout will disappear and the new one will be constructed. The cost is fixed. Sweet, dude. Let's see. Oh, whoa. What? That's pretty sweet. Okay, let me see here. Tax office. Really? Dude, that's awesome. I think we'll put the tax office like over in town a little bit, you know? keep hitting the wrong button. Yeah, let's spin it around and see if that'll help us out. Yeah, like that. Now, hopefully when it gets upgraded, this isn't going to mess it up. You know what I mean? I wonder actually if we should put it... Oh, wait, there was something right there. Because I really want to put it right here. Okay, sweet. Ah, one tower. Man, I forget which way is north. I want to say that road is going more north and south, maybe like northeast, southeast or something like that. Let's, majority of people are right here, so let's put one like, I don't know, man. Probably right across from the church. Well, dang, dude, that's kind of expensive. Let's hold off on that for a minute. These walls are only going to cost a little bit. We can do a little something, you know. Let's go ahead and just start like this. We're just going to do that for now. Keep it simple. Outer tower. What's that like? Oh, well, that's a little bit less expensive. Oh, I see. This would go like up against this fence. Oh, and it would go on the outside, I see. Makes sense. Makes fence. Yeah, let's do it. Why not? Add a little bit of protection, I suppose. Ah, commit. Yeah. Maybe there's more options or something? I don't know. Oh, okay, I see. Now it's going to build it. It was just showing me what it was going to look like. Okay. Man, we're really keeping people busy, that's for sure. Let's check these houses real quick and see. So there's no families in there. That one has a family. That one has a family. And that one has a family. There might be an easier way to see other than clicking on the house and going to people, but I'm just unaware of it. So if you know of a way and it's bothering you, please tell me. Leave a comment and tell me, or just be quiet. I know it hurts sometimes to watch people be stupid. I get it. Or that's just the way you do it, and I'm I'm a genius. Communal oven. That'll be good. That'll be good. Um, maybe, yeah, right there. Perfect, dude. Perfect. So it looks like we actually have salt over here, and salt needs to be mined. So we will put the mine, actually, I'll put this right over where this symbol is. One reason is because it won't actually let me put it anywhere else other than right here. So looks like the mine will have to go on top of this specifically, which is totally fine. And then we'll need to put a road that goes to it. Yeah, there we go. It looks like it might interfere a little bit with our farm. We're kind of cutting around our wooded area because we don't want to mess it up too bad. Now it looks like it'll give us another road to go off of here. Let's just go ahead and connect these roads. Looks like we have some mushrooms over here. Seasonal mushrooms. I don't know if that means they're in season right now. It says they're shrinking. Not sure. And then it looks like there's clay here. It looks like other than that, I think we got all of our resources in this area now covered. Between farming, logging, fishing, we have salt mines. We'll have these two here eventually. We have the stone, whatever you'd want to call it. This is a rich one, so I think I can also put this quarry here. And maybe not. Looks like I either don't have enough stone here. This isn't rich enough because it does say rich resource. And well, it's got 1,118, and that's the highest I've seen so far, I think. Well, like, what's over here with the fish? That was a total of 354, and that's also looks like it considered a rich resource. I'm not sure. I'm not sure, but I guess we will find out eventually. All right, let's let these people do their thing. Let's go ahead, hit play, fast forward it, and see what they do. We at least got to get to the point where we're like self-sufficient enough to make our own military equipment, you know, and tools and stuff like that. That way we can really start ramping up our production for military. And these people are grooving. I don't know if you guys can hear it, but these little wood noises are like kind of comical. I love how close you can get. It's so cool. Sweet. Hey, the tavern. This should boost their approval rating, you would think, you know? Part of that approval rate of being down, sometimes in these city games I've noticed, if you, because I like to take it that slightly realistic approach where things are somewhat spread out. And when you do that, you will see a slight approval dip just because like some civilians will have access to things that some civilians don't over here. It's not that they don't really have access to it, but like within their range or like how far they're able to go and certain things like that. Now, I don't know this game like that. I don't think that would actually affect a game like this, but that is just something to keep in mind sometimes. Like, you know, if you put the tavern all the way over here, but all the citizens are over here, are they really going to go all the way over here like that to go to the tavern? And because of that, the approval rating is going to go lower because they're not experiencing that fun or entertainment value that they're looking for. You know, even in real life, we got to have some entertainment. It doesn't matter what's going on in the world. You have to have some form of entertainment. Otherwise, people go insane. All right, now that some of the other stuff is getting built and our other houses have residents, let's also get some more houses up and going. Looks like I'm probably going to have to just work on this road a little bit. Yeah, we'll just bring it over this way. And we'll put some houses along here. Some burgage plots. Yep, like so. Ooh, 5 of them. Beautiful. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. Hopefully I'm not covering up resources. I haven't looked at that too much. I just looked at it to place like my first farm area and I went from there. So hopefully, now that I think about it, we might get a little messed up with farming because I haven't really been paying too much attention to this while placing all the rest of this. Only a little bit of it was placed before I put this down. So we'll see, we'll see, we'll see. I don't know. We'll probably be fine. I'm sure we'll be good. New mercenary companies available. So, should I like hire mercenaries even though like I don't really have an army yet? Of a band of raiders roaming the nearby lands. Should we track their steps? We'll be ready to track their movement. Well, this one has the objectives prepare for the attack, and this one just says we'll be ready. And that says 365 days. That's a whole year. And does that mean like a family or a person is like a working person is going to be out of the workforce and out tracking these people now? And does that mean they can like cease to exist anymore because of something tragic happens? Oh man, I see I'm too unaware. I am too unaware. And I don't want to be short any people. Oh man, see, 365 days. And if I hit we'll be ready, what's the timeline of the raiders coming? Is it sooner if I don't track them? Decisions, man. What do we do? These are the moments I wish I was live because I would be able to ask you guys. Let me know down in the comments what would you have done right here, or what have you done and what was the outcome? Because we're going to find out. I'm just So if I was a king or a ruler, that would mean I would want to come from like an intelligent perspective or mindset, or maybe have like more of a more wisdom behind my approach. So maybe we should take this smarter approach. And the smarter approach would be to track their movement. And one reason that's the smarter approach is like it's better that you know that you're about to be attacked than to be surprised. You know what I mean? Just because, like, especially if they can see you, but you know they can see you, but they don't know that you can see them. You know what I mean? So, like, it kind of helps give you that little bit of extra edge or leverage in your position. So let's go ahead and track their movement, and maybe that would. Ruler's army was sighted. Should I hire mercenaries? I don't know. How do I look at my military, bro? Where's that? Military. So I can't click on it. Ah, right. I don't want to create new units. What if I do though? So I have 20. We're almost up there. Yeah, so that must be what it is. So footmen, recruits, we have 26 out of 36. Once we have 36, we'll have our militia, I'm assuming. And this thing just says 0 out of 36. I'm guessing it'll update once that reaches 36 out of 36. These other ones, I'm just assuming we really don't have, like, what if I do that? Um, no, but that, is updated, but it's different from that number. And footmen just went up to 72. Hmm. Let's. But see, we have spears and shields. Like, why would I also not have that? And what happens? Maybe what happens if I take this away? And I click on this. Wait a minute. Oh, I can actually rally these ones. All right, so let me add these ones again. Well, now, oh, that's at 0 still. Interesting. Hmm. So I think we're going to have to keep both because you obviously need footmen. And this is a spear militia, but we have spears and we have shields. We also have guys for this to be able to rally, so we'll just keep them both up there, you know? I guess it is what it is. Ooh, hire mercenaries, that's what I'm looking for. 110? Wait a minute, how much do I have, dude? 0, dude. We are broke. Man. Yeah, dude. Yeah. That's that is not good, you guys. I didn't know we were broke. Well, what's this? Specializing regions. Here you can view detailed information about this region. With the settlement level reached, you will be granted a development point to spend on a permanent upgrade to your region. The Environment tab gives you a breakdown of this region's environmental strengths and how affinities affect your buildings. The Records tab details your trade history as well as the production and consumption of all goods in your region. Sweet. Okay. So, oh, what are these, dude? Oh, these are what I can unlock. I see. All right. I don't want to read through all this to you guys because I feel like it'll probably be just too boring for you. So let me find at least one that I like and I'll be back. So I think we're going to go with Regensburg Guildsmen. We settled here as we have always traded, with ledgers in hand and profit in mind. The Danube carried wealth to Regensburg, and so it flows in us. Our houses rise with little, our purses swell with plenty, and our bargains always hold true. This will grant us increased regional wealth from burgage plots, reduced burgage plot upgrade cost, salt and iron ore import value reduction, land tax approval malice. And that will give us a plus 20% land tax approval. So I chose this one because a lot of the other ones, first of all, with this last one here, a lot of them minus or went against something like minus 15% in agriculture or something like that. The other thing is import salt and iron value reduction. So if we import that, especially because it's early game, this might be very useful and save us a lot. Same with the reduced burgage plot upgrade cost because we literally haven't upgraded a single thing yet in the game. We can take full advantage of this right here and then increase regional wealth from burgage plots. We have a very minute regional wealth right now, I would assume. Because we're so small, I mean, we're broke, right? So our regional wealth can't be too far above broke. So if we can increase that and just help give us a little edge early game, that'll probably help get us a slightly farther ahead a little bit early on. Let me go ahead and actually bring a road over here. We'll go a little bit past it. And we'll also come down here because I'm a little worried my fisherman's hut being over here. They might not be coming over here. But we have been catching food because obviously the school of fish number is dwindling. And you know, I also didn't think about it, but our forager's hut should probably be over by these mushrooms, you know? I'm not entirely sure. Maybe that's something I should look up because I don't want to do something I don't have to. And that's going to be a very far distance from our main center right here. This is at least what I'm considering like our main area. It has the most residential, has the most businesses, most jobs, yada yada, you know. So, and then we have this little area in between what's going to be at least some sort of farm area. Might not, I would assume it's not going to be our only farm area, but we'll see. We will see. All right, let's go ahead, fast forward. So we are running. There we go. That should help out our supplies. And I think maybe get a granary there too. Let me check out that new communal oven. So that looks like it needs a worker. So communal but has a worker then, huh? Somebody cooks for you, but it's you bring them your food. Is that what it is? Interesting. Dude, that would be an interesting concept for a restaurant. Bring your own food and it's cooked for you. That would be interesting, dude. I feel like if there's a downside to it, one, people probably would want to pay less because they bought the food, right? And people would probably be very nitpicky considering if they bought the food there and they're like, yeah, man, cook this steak. I like it like this and this. Nope, don't. I want like this much salt, not that much, that type of thing. That could probably also get very annoying for cooks. Man, this town is looking alive and well right now. Another another ruler's army was sighted. That's all right, dude. So it looks like this still needs to get constructed. We might not have any families available. I might have just assigned what we had. These houses need constructed. So maybe let's take one away from that. That'll take care of the construction issue. I mean, we added another family, or we added a person to the storehouse, so that should have helped alleviate some of the storage issue that we had. So we're doing what we can, you know, we're doing what we can. A lot of our storage space might be taken up by these logs because we are producing heavily. Okay, yeah, let me just make sure we have like one person, just one family. Woodcutter's log, yeah. And the saw pit. What is this? 2 a year? Yeah, no, dude, 2-4. What are you, insane? 4? I mean, that'd be nice, dude. 4 planks a year? That'd be a great job. No wonder they made like 10 cents a day, dude. If you're only doing 4 planks a year, you could only make 10 cents a day. Man, the houses and everything looks really good right now. I'm liking that. Let's go ahead and just fast forward a little bit and let them build some more and stuff. We got to build up some more resources, build up some more stone. Over here is some clay. We got to start getting some clay. Maybe we'll start by having a woodcutter's lodge over here. This kind of looks mountainous. I don't know if you can put houses on the mountain stuff or not. It says it forms naturally with the terrain, so I imagine you could kind of put stuff anywhere, with exceptions to some things. You know what? Let's take this family off of the log cutting for now. Just for like a little bit. Like a month or two. Let's get those numbers down. Get everything else stacked up. Have them go do something else. And if they're not doing a job, they'll be doing construction, which we need. So, oh man, yeah. Entertainment supply, 100%. Oh yeah. So overstock. Workers will deliver extra resources if they were supplying more burgage plots than currently exist. This may help reduce supply fluctuations caused by lengthy logistics travel times in large towns. Okay, let's just do 2. I don't know what that means. And let's add a person there. Because that is, you know, the trading post probably has something similar. Let me see. Because I would rather do it with that instead of the tavern. So for some reason, nothing is here. Trade rubble stone. Dang, we imported a lot. Um, let's not import anymore. Let's see if the livestock trader is up and going. Ah, it's not. Um, I think we're gonna take away this guy, and hopefully he does construction. Okay, some construction is going on. We need these houses to be built, so let's actually raise the priority on high on 2 of them, and maybe that will trick them into doing the rest. And, I mean, they can kind of finish whatever they're doing, you know. I think that would be okay, but... Oh yeah, and our manor needs to get built. These guys have a lot of work to do. But getting these houses built and getting more residents here will help out more than them finishing any one of these things. So getting a house built first and getting more residents here will be more beneficial for sure. You know, just for my mind appeal, let's go ahead and do that. So we don't have any livestock, so it looks like I can't really get livestock from this. Maybe if I had a person there, but we can't afford to put a person there yet. What is this? Ah, the livestock trading post. That might help us out. Ooh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Dude, you guys, yes. Yes. Yes, 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 yes.
Summer's coming soon, and soon the beating sun.
We'll do wheat and then fallow, I guess. Rye is at 100%. Man, I really want to put another person here because if we can make that go faster, that would... Oh, man. No, no, no. Hang on, hang on. These houses need to be built first. Looks like they are delivering supplies, though, so that is good. We'll put the charcoal kiln on low priority. Oh, clay furnace. Yeah, that's gonna be on low priority too. Very low. Yeah,
Coming soon.
because we haven't started getting clay yet. For some reason, I must have been thinking this was clay instead of stone. Yeah, stone, and this is clay. Yeah, I was tripping. Oh, okay, okay. Can I demolish and resources will be refunded? Um, no, we'll just change the priority. And what is the priority of this? That's on low? Hmm. I think we'll put that on medium. And everything else other than these two will be... See, I really want to put these on low. Oh, sweet, man, they got a house up and going, dude. Okay. More residents means we can do more jobs. If we don't have more residents, we can't add more jobs because we need the jobs that we currently have. You know what I mean? So if the jobs we currently have are having trouble being filled, then we can't have more. So we're like at our peak right now. So we lowered a bunch of construction, raising residential, and then we can continue on with industry and farming. But that's once we get a good hold on farming.
Careful with that beam
We're,
there.
we're, we're testing the waters here. We have no idea what we're doing. Oh yeah, what was this building at? This is so close to being done, we're just going to leave it on medium. And it looks like they're probably just going to finish it. So that's cool. Dude, I want to say the thought process of the game, but I love how the game is having the people do what they're doing. Because it's just really smooth. It's working out really well. Ooh, okay. What can we do here?
Is this good
Trade.
enough?
So I can import. Ah, yes, 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 yes. So
Just give me a hammer and
import two. That'll cost 20 money. Oh, dude, I don't. Dang, man. Dang. Okay. Costs 10 money, and we don't have any money. What? Is there anything we could start exporting? I mean, it does look like. I mean, not really, dude. Couldn't get rid of timber. You know what? Hang on, let me go back to this trading post because I was looking for logs and not timber. Yep, timber's not there either. Okay. So this was still at a high priority? Okay. And it looks like they're moving along with it. Um, let's see if somebody's living here yet. No. Okay, so let's go ahead and put 2 to low then. And if they end up doing something else, that's fine. If they end up doing this one and then something else, that's fine. If they end up doing all of them, that'll be fine too. But with this one not having a resident in it yet, that means it wasn't a crazy urgent thing. We just need to be able to take in more people, right? We have to be able to expand our capacity. Especially if we're going to build our military. Alright, the enemy unit has been spotted. It still says raiders near 313 days, so I don't know if they spotted them, if that means... because that just said another... See right here, enemy unit has been spotted. These just say another ruler's army was sighted. This specifically said enemy unit has been spotted. So I'm thinking those are our guys. The only people I'm seeing are these ones. And are those the only ones? It seems like I seen one over here. Maybe that was them. Okay, so somebody is trying to make a claim somewhere. I'm assuming it's the guys that we've been waiting on, and I clicked settle it on the battlefield because I didn't have, I couldn't do the other two options yet. Haven't met those requirements, you know. So we are going to save this for the next episode. I think this is a good spot to get off. They're kind of on par with construction. They still have more work to do, but all of the vital roles are filled. Everybody seems to be doing good. We're bringing in new residents, so expanding our village and our military should come a lot easier in the near future, but we're really going to be put to the test next episode. I think this game does a really good job at showing how, just like in life in general, how you go from chaos to order, chaos to order, chaos to order. And I think that's a part of the beauty that I was talking about earlier in the episode that you see that surrounds that darkness is that back and forth about how things go from chaos and then they eventually stabilize and they'll go back to order. And that's always just a beautiful sight. That's like a very, you know, people talk about the calm before the storm, but there's also a calm right after the storm, and that is just so peaceful and beautiful. So that's what we're looking for here, where there will be chaos, there will be a massive storm, there will be bloodshed, but when all of that's finished, we can live in harmony. we gotta we gotta do bad things before we do the good things. But anyways, thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, make sure to like and subscribe. And until next time, game on.